Moin Moin and welcome back to my Lizardmen campaign with Lord Mazdamundi, chilling in the mountains, getting his well-deserved mountain vacation, and Grandal, who sounds more like a high elf or like a hobbit or something normal, so getting even farther north. So the climates, I really like the climates. The only thing I dislike is the way that all of Naggaroth is like uninhabitable. So what kind of climate is that? It's frozen. And yes, Naggaroth is cold, but I mean it isn't like all the way frozen. You can't be. I mean, if someone knows a lot more about the lore, please tell me I'm wrong. I know that the Grey Guardians, the Grey Guardians are a magical barrier between Naggaroth and Lustria, raised by Lord Mazdamundi himself. So this mountain chain over here, but it's already considered as frozen. So you come from deep, dense, steaming jungles, and then you take like a ship and drive for 2 hours, 3 hours to the north, and then you're freezing. Marble, yeah. So we'll wait here. So that it's kind of strange, but I mean, hey, maybe it's changed in the Grand Campaign, because I think that we miss like the temperate. There is temperate. Lush green land, so terrain of region consists of lush grasslands and sprawling forests with food and resources in abundance. Man, it sounds very nice, and Lizardmen don't like it that much. Magical forest, temperate islands, so most of the old world would be tempered and frozen, and like a mixture of wastelands in the south and north, and some deserts, and of course magical forest. Temperate islands, there are a few. Chaotic wasteland, of course, to the north, but there is like no separation between those two. I mean, I think that looking at those 10 types of terrain they are, Kislev would be frozen, and the Empire would be all temperate, with some mountains in the middle. I would like to see if they do. Yeah, I think they should add like deep forests, because like the old forest, Dragwood forest, it's extremely dense as well. It's creepy. So if you read like the Felix and Gotrek novels, it doesn't sound that nice to walk through there. You can't see, barely can see anything. 5,000 made. Success. Damaging walls. Oh, that's sad. Ice spike. There. Oh, failure. Sad. Tyrannog. I don't know if they will help me out, but now they should conquer like regions to the northeast. That would help. Ah, the dwarves. Spine of Sotek dwarves and the Blue Vipers have made peace. Right kind of warriors. Oh yeah. Untainted recruitment cost. Yeah. So, even though we don't have that much taint anymore in our regions, still think that. Oh, that's a good question. We could go north. Yeah, we will go north. Headgrave. So and conquer the last settlement. Sacred Guardians, Striders. Oh man. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just have to look the right way. go in the right direction. So we will conquer that in order to get a better foothold, improved leadership. Ooh, you will get that one. Occupy. Beep, beep, beep. And we will already upgrade that one. So now we can even get the ancient staggered on. And we'll take slippery for now. So you are a Source Scar veteran. You are within this army. Remnants. So what? The curse of cannibalism. Regeneration. Passive ability for the cancer. Grants frenzy. Weapon strength. This army is getting like crazy. I mean, would you like to encounter those? This bunch of seafaring dino person. What do we have? For now, we have the heavy iron, giving us additional armor piercing, armor and weapon strength. Then we have the campaign line of sight and magic drop charms. Then we have the blood of the red spot, giving the whole army frenzy. And unit ability frenzy, yeah. Then we have scouting, from all. And generation, so the whole army has generation and frenzy. I would like to fight with them. I mean, the generation, we have it for still like 10 turns. This guy would be mad as long as the enemy won't take like fire wizard or something like that. Do the battle. So Wild-Eyed Flock of Doom. What does the upgrade give me? Level 3. Oh well, that's the real. Flock of Doom is such a powerful spell. Physical resistance. Yeah, we will take that next. Oh, we have treasure hunting. Treasure hunting makes you rich and extremely powerful. Yeah, let's hope that this one gives us one of those extremely nice I think that hack hole. Skeggy is upgraded. So what do we want for Skeggy? We will... Yeah. Does Skeggy has anything special? No. It has like the ancient harbor. We have harbors in every region of this province. So we will take the geomantic web and the income building, because Skeggy has already a wall. I know that. The garrison buildings improve on what you have quite good, but nah. 4 turns. Of course, expensive but worth it. Yeah, 1 turn. Just conquered that. Well, at the turn. Oh man. He doesn't fear me and is just trying to give me more and more money in order to declare peace. So I would call that fear. my lovely friend. So I want to check out how far everyone is in order to do the next ritual. Oh man, I can't wait for Camry. I think I said it so many times, my Skaven campaign and this campaign. And, it's my favorite faction. It's like this part, so Warhammer Total War II brought two of my top 5 factions of Warhammer, and Lizardmen being my top 2, or my second place, second favorite faction of all of Warhammer, and the Skaven being like, wait, yeah, depending, like from the lore perspective, they would make like be on my fourth favorite faction. So okay, I take that. What will you keep? Man, this army could crush everything. This one is owned by Tyrannog, and this one is owned by the Argo. We want to annihilate those pesky Norscan tribes, of course. I mean, in the end, we're playing as Lord Mazdamundi. He's like a genocidal, crazy old toad. 3 units, we're missing 3 units. We can perform the Rite of the Slum. 5 turns left. Yeah, I think that I'm at war with the High Elves, I know. But for now they are still away from completing the second ritual. And for whatever reason, I'm a bit behind Nagaron. So don't know how that happened. But we will find out. TU leveled again. Magic. Little magical lizard. So the whole army couldn't move that fast for whatever reason, because it's mountain pass. So we will force march as far as possible. Now we see that, oh, it's Malekith. Hey, Malekith. I mean, that's the thing. The AI don't have to do all of their quests. They just get their items. So Supreme Spell Shield and Circle of Iron. All of that nasty magical stuff. They just have it. I have to earn it. I have to fight for it. Defeat crazy armies. I will just rush that one because I think that, yes. Huh? Occupy. So the idea that you won't capture that much because of, oh, perfect. Do we have here? Face of the Haggrave. Far, far below Haggrave, slaves toil in darkness for the master's wealth. Whoa! This is something. I mean, when you know that and now start a Dark Elf campaign, you won't care who owns that province. You will just rush them, crush them, but then build that building. I mean, I could compare it to like the highest tier of income generating building we have. And it's like close to 4 times the amount. Well, good. Yeah, did conquer something very, very good. Yeah, missile resistance since he's sitting on the big dino. To the north, we have like one lazy general. Sees a special building, the Tower of Malekith. Public order, faction wide recruitment, faction wide taxes. Not bad. Palace of the Dread Knights. Oh well, that's... Yeah, okay, and that's the other special building. Tower of the Black Guard. This is a special building. We will know. We will conquer it. It's tier 5, so it will most likely have you like, yes. Black Dragon, repeater bolt throws, Cold One Knights. A lot of shades and this and that and stuff in the Death Egg. No. But I mean, they're losing territory to, I mean, yeah, I don't like those that Noska. It's like this generic 2-unit faction now, but that is how it is. Won't upgrade here for now. Well done, Tyrant Peak. We want to give you defense building, and we will upgrade the growth building. Yeah, we're waiting 3 turns. Can't do nothing here. Nothing worthwhile here. Nothing worthwhile here. Public orders, okay. We don't want to upgrade something that we won't need. Yeah, in the end, at some point that will benefit us. So we still have our army here that is quite powerful. But we are in war with Uvirs that are on the eastern course. Oh man, so please. Race, Lizardmen, Bretonian Knights, Dark Elves, High Elves. We aren't at war with Tyrannoch, who are on the west coast, own the west coast Safari, but they are at war with Lothran, Kortika. They are quite small. Remind me a bit of House Tully, Tor Elasor. Way. Yeah, and then they are the Order of Lawmasters. And through them we know that Clan Pestilence is still alive, so thank you. Norscan tribes. So they're sitting on the top, like there, the Hmong. Yeah, they have a bit of territory. I mean, yeah, I try to forget that there's a lot of additional territory to the north. I know we already met Clan Pestilence. They have a lot of wars, but have like 13 settlements. I mean, Clan Morse only has 2. Last defenders are still alive.
So,
Pirates of Satosa
who calls?
to the southern realms.
So, what?
Could we trade with anyone? They don't really like us.
Lord of Bretonia.
We could go for
Do you know
those
who I am?
Bretons.
Armored
I mean, they're mostly fighting.
Lord of... These lands are ours by the right granted from the Lady of the Lake. What do you want?
I don't think that the Lady of the Lake granted you those territories, but I won't argue with it.
I will not.
You will not accept a non-aggression pact. I don't think that this is wise.
Never.
Well, I don't want to give you any money. We tried not to kill you. So, end the turn. See if Malekith moves somewhere. Yes, thank God. He will go for Clan Caron. Or maybe he's trying to defend his home. That might be possible. Yeah, we will kill those chaos worshippers. I think that's one of the best things we could do. A grave. We move back here, so if he attacks, he knows we are already here. Lord not moved. There's treasure. The treasures gave us a lot of money and made it all worthwhile. But I think that I want to move north for now. I missed one treasure, but well, some of them aren't that easily seen on the campaign map. I mean, the dwarven steamboat is like, yeah, you see it, but this little skull. I mean, I don't know, Newfoundland? Is that how it's called in English? Man, but looks like, yeah, especially with including the part on the mainland, we have like this small island where you get salt. I like salt. And Clarkaront has a special building. So let's hope that the Chaos ones, yeah, it seems that they are raiding the territory. So again, like typical Mosca stuff, we can build stuff. So we are still waiting 2 turns. Here we are also waiting 2 turns, because yeah, let's upgrade that. Oh no, yeah, let's upgrade that to be sure. Already took away all of our money, but the moon shard will in a few turns be secured. Hackhole, you don't have the wall. Arnheim. Wall's Anvil is also quite vulnerable, especially if we declare war on Tyrannog or who are you? Forgebound. So we have to keep an eye out for that. Malekith is moving somewhere. Again, a lot of repeater bolt throwers. I think that's a thing. If you crush those armies early on, or the first time to be more specific, they are really hurt, because most of their special units they get in the beginning, and then they don't recruit them that easy again. So even if they have buildings, they make like this two-dimensional armies. I mean, can't somebody of you like decide this whole war so that I only have to conquer one of you? Oh well. Oh, it's okay. No. So, back to the unit problem. I mean, commit to the plan. Casualties suffered from all attrition. Oh man, I don't know if we will suffer attrition in the north. It's like it. Why don't you? No, I need. First of all, I need the money. I won't attack you. If you sit in your little castle, I will go around and conquer in the next territory. Don't you get that? You are forced to meet me head on. Yes. So. Oh, we have positive public order. Grave, even though we just conquered it. Temple of Cain is part of that one, so. Instead of court. Cool. So. Let's. Yeah, we could check out. Yeah, it would have made sense to take the attrition one. All of that is attritionist. We could colonize Slaver's Point. But why should we? We could do treasure hunt as well. No. We will colonize it. And since we will sit here for a while, we could recruit a unit. Definitely some Croxigors. Slaver's Point. Upgrade that. Then we will sit here and already have at least this region. I don't know if what I did now was so intelligent, but well, at least the AI isn't as so intelligent to really force me to do something. They're recruiting units, so that it's not that stupid. They're assaulting a garrison, so they will most likely try to get. Oh, Taranaka is sending additional units. So I think that is fun. So I mean, what is fun? It will be fun to conquer Ulthuan because they are. It's like this little island in the middle of the map. I know. I in the beginning had the plan to like. No, non-aggression pack is already all you will get. My idea was to conquer like Lustria because I'm Lizardmen. No! Crush it! Yes! So I think that I will declare war on the Mongols. Oh, yeah, they're starting to... Don't have enough money. Charge bonus. Yeah, we will take that one. There isn't that big of a problem with Imperial corruption. Yeah, no. Now that that is done, we can... I really want to hurt them. You know, I really want to hurt them. So, Malekith, still sitting in your little palace over there, so we will conquer this one. Ice Spike. Get rid of that one, we don't need it. Doesn't say it. It got obsidian. Well enough, but we will build it maybe as the last. Magical resistance, immortal, mortality. But isn't like the stupidest idea to take the magic resistance? I mean, it's magic resistance. So we'll see what Starkev will do in the next episode. I'm kind of sad that I'm not conquering like all of Lustria. Would have liked that, but as I already mentioned in my first videos, or in my first video, that I played Mazdamundi because I knew that there I would get in trouble. Especially Morathi was quite close to us in our north, and then Nagorond as well. With those rituals making like having the tendency to make the other ones who participate in those rituals go to war with you. So I don't fear Clan Moors, they are like mini. But what it meant for me was that I was now forced to conquer the north, because even though you aren't supposed to conquer a lot of territory in the north, it makes it harder, yes. With less casualty replenishment, less growth, you can read yourself. But what should I do? What should I have done? I mean, I can't like stop here and say like, oh well, I've crushed a bit of Morathi and then later on the Dark Elves would come. This way I've now taken out Malekith out of the equation, taking out Malekith out of the equation. I will take one army to conquer those nasty chaos influenced riders. But I won't do that with Lord Mazdamundi, because Mazdamundi will cut off some ears. Because I don't want that. I don't like it. I'm not the biggest fan of High Elves. Though I was thinking of playing them because from a gameplay perspective they look awesome. Quite powerful, the influencing others with diplomacy, it's like definitely my alley. Like in other games I like to do that, like especially in RPGs I like to push every point into influence. Oh, we will conquer that city. If we can, we cannot for whatever reason, so we will level our King Chief, and after that we will be done. Ancient staggered on just for shits and giggles. So, thank you all for watching. See you on the next part.